Hi YouTube and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, the title down here says it all. It's about how I met my boyfriend and we met on Tinder. I was in Norway, I was relaxing in my home, and I decided I wanted to download this dating app called Tinder. So I downloaded this app. It was quite nice actually. I was scrolling a bit looking for different guys, and I used this app for a bit of time. And then I decided to go to Italy for summer holiday. Was last summer, yeah. And then I was thinking, okay, let's go to Italy, but I want to check if there are some guys in Italy that I maybe would like.
Ho sempre dato valore alla qualità.
One morning I was sitting on the bus. I was changing my Tinder to like a plus Tinder where you can get like
all over the world.
And there was you pay 5 euros or 15 Norwegian crowns, and then you can search for all the world, whatever place you want. So I wanted to go and search for guys in Italy, and I started to search in Milan because it was the first place I was planning to go for my summer holiday. I was scrolling back and forth to the side, you know, and then I see this guy with this chef uniform, and I'm thinking, oh, this guy looks really nice. And I'm not able to cook like anything, like absolutely zero, so I was thinking this guy maybe would be nice also for me in my life. And then I was still continuing scrolling. We were not matching right away. Maybe some couple days later we were matching. We started chatting even later, like maybe 1 week after, and we started chatting like, what are we doing, what do you do for life, you know. I was telling I was working in a restaurant, and he told me he was working as a pastry chef. I fell in love automatically because I have the secret that I love sweets. So we were like chatting for a bit of time on Tinder, and then he asked if we could be friends on Facebook. And yeah, I would really like to be your friend on Facebook, you know. And then he told me, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to delete someone on my friend list before we can be friends. I felt so special, you know. We became friends on Facebook, we chatted a bit for a little time, and then one day I got a phone call. I see this phone call is from this guy I found on Tinder, and I was thinking, is he calling me on the cell phone? I could feel my nerves really coming into my body, and I was thinking, I cannot answer this phone call. I don't want to speak with him, you know. I didn't know how his voice was like this, so the first call I didn't answer. For the second call I answered him, and it was so nice to speak together. But the first time we spoke on the phone, he was not so good in English yet. Now we are speaking English every day, so we are both improved actually. But we were having this quite almost awkward first situation on the phone, but it was quite nice. After a bit of time, we also started with FaceTime. We planned our first FaceTime, and for the first FaceTime I was at home, you know, doing my hair, doing my makeup, finding the best light. I think it was the evening. I mean, I was like trying to look as best as you try to look on your Tinder profile. I guess like everyone out there who have Tinder or had Tinder before put like their best picture of themselves in the profile. At least I did. So I wanted to look like the same as this Tinder profile picture. And we had our first FaceTime. It was really nice, and we continued chatting more and more FaceTime also. And then one day he told me, Ida, I want to come to Norway. And I was thinking, What are you saying now? You want to come to Norway, to this small country? Yeah, I would like to come and visit you. I was thinking, okay, this guy is crazy. No, I actually never met someone on Tinder before. I've seen all these videos online about bad Tinder experiences, and I never even met someone from Norway on Tinder before, and now this guy is coming from Italy to visit me. So he came to Norway, I met him at the airport. I was super nervous, I remember. I was having a cup of coffee, which made me like even more shaky in my hands. And I was waiting for him. What was this thing happening? Anyway, and I was waiting for him at the airport, and I tried to look like my best because I know the Italians are really into fashion, but I was of course wearing white shoes with the white socks inside, like really Norwegian, not really like Italian design at all. He arrived, and I'm sorry if you're listening this now, Fede, but I thought you were a bit taller than you are, but it doesn't matter. It's home. We had an amazing time back in Norway. Of course, it was snowing. He was coming in April. It was snowing when he arrived. For him was one amazing adventure. We had this great time, and it was time for him to go back to Italy. We were both really sad about it. I was going to go in Italy, for summer holiday that summer. It was a bit long time from the April to the summer, and I understand you guys that have a long distance relationship. It's not easy. It's absolutely not easy at all. So I came to Italy one time before the summer holiday for a weekend, and I went back to Norway again, and for the summer holiday again I went to Italy. We got one apartment together here, and we spent all the summer together, and by the end I didn't order my ticket back to Norway. I just stayed here in Italy, and this is like our kind of sweet Tinder relationship story about how we met and how we get to know each other through the web. And I'm so lucky that I decided to pay these 5 extra euros that I can search on Tinder on Italy and find my Prince Charming. And I wonder if any of you guys ever been on like internet dating and this stuff, because I've always been scared about this catfish thing. I watched this TV show on MTV about people are not the one they're supposed to be. So I would really like to know your stories about internet dating, so you can comment below if you ever met someone online or if you're planning to do. I would love to hear. And like this video and subscribe to my channel for more fun. I see you again soon. Ciao!
Lover, where do you live? In the sky.